Hey, this is Life 1985, aka the Ebony Angel. I am here today to do a really quick eyebrow tutorial. I'm not sure if this is going to turn out right, but that's what I'm here to do. So the tools that I typically use are really simple. Today I have this Revlon Color Stay makeup. It's for combination and oily skin. This I purchased when I went home. I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri, and it does not work on my complexion. I only bought it because I went home on a spur of the moment. I didn't have any makeup, and I wasn't ready to just buy another thing of MAC satin finish, skin finish that I have already here at the house. So I'm going to use that. I also use a dark brown. This is a Sunny's mechanical pencil, but you can really use any type of pencil. Yes, my TV's on. I'm sorry about that. I also use a mascara brush. Like sometimes if you all have mascara brushes and they happen to be, or the mascara is old, just take the brush out, throw the tube away, clean this up real good, and then you have a new tool to use when doing your makeup. I also have this MAC concealer. It's NC42 Studio Finish Concealer, SPF 35. I have this little sponge that's meant for blending, and I also have this Eye Duo brush. I prefer the tip with the angle, and I also have the straight edge tip on the bottom. So to get started, that's how long the pencil is, but I don't use it that much. You can do light strokes. I may use another mirror, like just extremely light strokes. Like it doesn't have to be extremely heavy. You can shape the brow some.
For afterwards, we need some volunteers for the. Oh, thank you, Earl. I appreciate it.
And then I do the next one. I like my brows kind of thick. But they're, for the most part, they're straight. So that's about all that I do with that. Then you can take the brush like this and pretty much blend the colors inward, just so it's not a thick finish. Now, someone could see my brows and say, oh, they're done. But they're not. After that step, I take my concealer, this right here. You only need a little bit. Sometimes I take too much, but all is well. I take the concealer and do it just. See, I messed up a little bit because.
Hello, gorgeous.
I don't know.
What are you doing here?
Sorry, Daddy.
Oh.
So you can always fix it up as you're doing it. I have a mirror actually sitting behind my computer.
Okay.
So it's pretty much like that.
Told your mother?
No, I wanted to talk to you first.
Well, you're going to have to tell her, Jane. I'm not going to do that for you.
And the way I do it is I bring it down.
And then,
like some people use a darker tone on top than the bottom, but as long as you blend it extremely well, then you shouldn't have
how does somebody know that halfway through their freshman?
any problem.
I'm going to college, Daddy, and if you're successful, I want to come work for you.
She's not telling you. She's hiding something.
So I just made that brow a whole lot smaller than what it is. So when you mess up a little bit, you could just take the pencil, go back over your errors, and voila. But we're not done yet.
You're not talking about this.
Then I take some more and I go to the other brow.
In fact, your mother and I came this close to selling out last year.
What?
That's right. And had we been offered a little more money, and they still may come back to us, we would sell.
What would you do about
And I always hold my brow upward,
Yes.
just so it gives it somewhat of an arch.
The man outside insisted that I give this to you. He claims that you'll find what's inside very interesting.
What is he, Sunday? Is he a salesman?
I've never seen him before. I'll just give it back to him. I'll tell him to call
No,
him.
Sunday. Jane, part of spending 4 years
So this side got a little bit more,
chance to
but all's gonna work out well with it.
who you are, what you want to do.
I'll talk to Mom, but I'm not going back to school.
And where would you live?
Save money, I would move back home, but no rules, no curfew. I want to be treated as an adult.
Would you pay for rent?
So that's pretty much how I get it started. And after I'm done with this portion, sometimes I
Sunday, would you show
Go
the
back
gentleman
over.
who gave you the envelope into the conference room and tell him that I will meet him there?
with this brush to make it a lot
What happened to the BMW, Jane?
A friend's going to drive it up. He'll be here next weekend.
wider. So
And get Jane a cab.
they kind of look lopsided.
Paul.
But if that is the case, you could just get the concealer and
And I think your mother will agree with this.
narrow it out. Definitely.
You see that, Marshall? That's why I didn't want to do the dance couple.
So then this is what I do. I take this little brush, this little sponge,
Doing that couple just as much as I did, and look at that, right?
and I wipe around the brow.
We can go to the cops. If he tries to shake us down, we kill him, period.
And I pretty much wipe all that white stuff that well, it's not white.
End of story.
It's like a tan color. I wipe it all the way off. And then I do the bottom as well, so to have a much, much better blend.
What can
So
I
that side is like almost perfect.
say? Smith.
Sorry about that.
Before you get the right impressions, it looks I'm not here to shake you down.
Well, then these are the only copies of these photos, and you have no others.
No. I have other copies and other photos, and if anything happens to me,
How did you find me, Mr. Smith?
you're man of the year, Mr. Brooks.
And then you can take, if it's not perfect, you can take little
I don't know what I would have done.
light brush strokes.
What is it that I can help you with?
I've been watching that couple for months. Yeah, they like to make love with the blinds open. Sometimes I would take pictures, visual aids for later. It's a great way to get off, I'll tell you that. It's fun, I thought, till I saw you kill them. And I have never, ever felt a rush like that, ever. We've done this before.
So my eyebrows appear to be
It's for you.
one's thicker, but typically everyone's eyebrows, one is thicker than the other. So this is pretty much how I do it. It's not the best work, like they're perfect. Like if you see this one, it's like the bomb. If you see this one, it's like the bomb because my eyebrows do have different shapes.
But you decided never to kill again, and you'll go away. You enjoy watching me suffer, don't you? Where do you think he has the other pictures?
You put them in the safe to deposit box. But I bet the boxes at the bank.
So that pretty much straightens it up. And if you want to see how I use this, I don't use it often, but I might take a little bit of it. Like you can put just a little bit on the sponge and just blend that down into the brow so that it's not as white or as bright or as light. And then basically I just clean everything up around it, and I really don't have on makeup, not the full face. This is just a goal to do for basically going to work. So this was a long video, and then I end up covering my eyebrows up. But overall, this is how my brows look, even though this one appears to be a little bit crooked.
About doing anything.
We're both aware of the rules, Mr. Smith.
So that's the look.
But I feel I must.
I hope you enjoy my eyebrow tutorial.